look what I found. I found this Rhino Rack Batwing awning, the compact version, at a yard sale. We paid for $100 for it, and it does not look like it was ever used or mounted. It looks brand spanking new, which is pretty cool, and that's a really good deal. So I've always wanted an awning. I've always wanted one of those 270-degree awnings, but they're kind of expensive. And well, when I found it for $100, I thought we'll have to get it and mount it on my factory roof rack. So let's see if we can do that. I gotta put this somewhere so we can get the brackets up. So for mounting options, what I did is I picked up these brackets from Rhino Rack. They're meant for this rack specifically, or this awning specifically. So this face here has the correct holes and the correct distances, which is what I wanted. This flange is actually meant for a different rack entirely. I'm running, I believe they're LFD crossbars and just the factory rails on the 4runner. So if you're running a fairly factory rack like I am, we're gonna figure out how to make this work. This is all the hardware that you get. You get this guy, it's for some other rack, you know, all the hardware in here. You get these long bolts and these pins. These are meant to go underneath here so you can strap it basically. And that would work fine, but not for our rack because the bars are just too narrow. If you had the wide LFD bars, this would work perfectly. So we're not really going to use any of this. What we're going to end up doing is drilling a few more holes and putting some bigger, wider hardware in there, some stronger hardware. And hopefully that'll be all we need to keep this on the vehicle securely. This is just hardware that I have. Now the actual awning itself mounting this bracket is pretty easy. You have this kind of T-nut with a stud welded to it basically, and then they just give you a locking nut. So that'll be, well, that'll be pretty easy to mount, hopefully. Yeah. All right, brackets are all on, so how do we actually get this thing mounted on there? I don't know how I'm going to do this by myself. We'll figure it out. But basically you have these little T-nut dilly guys, and well, that just kind of goes in this slot. And then you have that. So that's pretty simple, but now I'm going to have to figure out a way to get this whole thing up there by myself. I'm thinking of just slipping 2 in here. Oh, that one's tighter. I'm going to have to, oh, there we go. Thinking of slipping 2 in here like that, kind of letting it position up there, and just hopefully it'll hold on there and I can get one nut on and then kind of work my way around. Let's see what happens. Let's see. All right. So the question is, if I open this, is it gonna interfere here? See, up here, that's gonna be the problem child up there. Now the other problem area that I just found is in here, specifically that area, this bar. And I don't know what to do with that except maybe offset it more. See? What do you do with that? Maybe the 270 awnings aren't good for 4runners. So I'm really relying on you guys here to tell me what to do. I really don't know. It seems like the 270-degree awnings are the best around, especially the freestanding ones. They give you a lot of coverage, a lot of nice shade. I was hoping to get some more coverage over that back hatch, especially when we're cooking. I thought that'd be really nice, but the way the 4runner is set up with that hatch, whenever you raise it, you're gonna run into some part of that awning, mainly the bars. If it was just the material, I'd be okay with it, but with the bars there, it does not seem possible. The only thing I could think of is to actually raise the awning maybe 3 to 4 inches, or kick it out from the vehicle another 3 or 4 inches, and that would give it, well, that would give you the room in order to open the hatch and not hit something in there. And I don't want to take the paint off my hatch, but I also don't want to wear through the awning prematurely. So let me know, you guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys, if you guys have done this or what ideas you have. I'm all ears. I'd like to keep this thing. If not, maybe a 180-degree awning is the best way to go.